This past January, I was on the Peaceful Warrior immersion. So, our daily routine was meditation, yoga, talk, watch a movie, um, lunch, dojo, and talk or archery. For meditation, what I took away from that was that I need to be aware of what's going on, be very connected to everyone and everything around me. It's okay to sit still when everything around you is just doing their usual thing or, yeah, being crazy compared to me who's sitting there meditating. Yoga, we were told to focus on the breath, and Mr. McGlone said that the breath is the pose. At first, I thought there was some hidden meaning in this, but he blatantly said that the breath is the pose. If you don't breathe correctly, then you don't have the pose. So I focused on my breath, and what I took from that is that if you want to get something done, then you need to focus on it and pay attention to the small things that you don't think are that important, because I thought the breath was you're supposed to breathe with each movement, so I thought you just breathe. Nothing important about breathing, but Mr. Baglon taught me that, like I said before, the breath is the movement. Watching The Matrix was different this time. I watched it last year for sailing immersion from a different angle. This year, I looked at it from um, Neo, the protagonist. He didn't want to go with the flow of things, and didn't he knew something was wrong or odd, but he wanted more. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. The dojo was extremely fun and very challenging. My favorite part was when Mr. Stevens was talking about how everyone is special, you only have one life, make the most of it, be present. Him and Jotoshi Herbert kept on stressing that you should be present so you learn, and that had a big impact on what I'm doing in school and swimming and at home, because at school some classes I just go through the motions because I have no interest, but being active and being present really has changed my mood for some classes. Archery was interesting because there were no instructions given, you were just given the bow and arrows and you were told to go shoot. It was fun. It was fun and interesting to see what I what I changed impacted my shot. So like opening my chest really helped, and n- not not thinking of anything, being present really helped with my shot. I was just living life at that moment I was shooting, and overall immersion was a spectacular experience like no other.